Pokemon Legends ZA is ugly, it's unpolished, it feels unfinished, and yet Pokemon Legends ZA is fun. Perhaps the most controversial title released on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 this year, the brand new Pokemon game is everything that is wrong with gaming nowadays. It looks like crap, it's full of weird glitches, there's no voice acting, the animations are almost non-existent, but it's selling like hotcakes and pretty much everyone that's playing it is having a blast with it. And I am part of the problem too. I bought Pokemon Legends ZA after reading the previews and reviews. I knew it was going to be ugly. I saw those 2D windows, the ugly textures, but you know what? I loved Pokemon Legends Arceus and was aching for more Pokemon games. And well, I'm sorry to report that this is a really fun game, but it shouldn't be. Pokemon Legends Arceus, the previous entry in the Pokemon Legends series, was all about exploring some immense zones, climbing up mountains, exploring the ocean, all of this to capture as many Pokemon as you could to complete your Pokédex. It was full of side quests to help out the people in Jubilife Village, featured many collectibles, and had those classic turn-based battles the series is known for. Now the sequel, Legends ZA, is the complete opposite of all of this. Let me explain. Instead of exploring a bunch of different environments, you're exploring one city, Lumio City. It is a big city, of course, but nowhere as big as one single Legends Arceus environment. You don't get to leave the city, you don't get to explore the surroundings, and you don't get to visit anything else. Nope, the entire game is set in here. As it's a city, well, it features more humans than it does Pokemon, so if you want to catch some monsters, you're gonna have to explore wild zones, which are closed-off areas where Pokemon just hang around and live their lives. Each wild zone has about 8 different Pokemon species, and since these zones are very small, capturing them all in one go is pretty easy if you stock up on Pokeballs. You do get to explore the rooftops of this city, which is a great addition, allowing you to grab a bunch of items and other collectibles, while also finding wild Pokemon that are just chilling up there. But as you can tell by the footage, the rooftops are all pretty much the same. There's not a lot of variety here. I guess minor spoiler ahead, but eventually you'll also be able to explore some parts of the sewers of Lumio City. But these sewers are not all interconnected like the underworld in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, for example. No, instead, these are all little cave areas that you get to explore for a few minutes before going back up. So yeah, this game is really bland, I suppose, especially after the masterpiece that was Legends Arceus. This sequel just doesn't hit the same. But remember my intro, I did tell you that for me, this game was really fun and I couldn't put it down. Why? What keeps me hooked like that? The answer is quite simple. The Pokemon battles. For the first time in forever, the way you fight with your Pokemon has been completely revamped. No longer do you take turns picking your moves to fight. No, Legends ZA introduces a real-time battle system. Each of your 4 moves are mapped to one of the face button of your controller, and after using one of those moves, well, there's a cooldown on it, forcing you to actually think before you push the button. You can move your trainer all over the battle area and your Pokemon will follow you around, allowing you to dodge some of the moves by just playing right. This new battle system is actually goated. It makes the battle snappier, faster, and more reactive, and it's going to be quite difficult to go back to a turn-based battle system after experiencing how fluid and quick these new battles can be. Hopefully, the upcoming Pokemon games will allow you to choose in between classic turn-based fights or those new dynamic fights. Like, having the option to choose the way you fight in Pokemon games would be sick. So yeah, this new battle system is what hooked me up to the game, and well, it is also built around this new mechanic. But first, a word from today's sponsor, JSaugs. Nicobbq is a leading electronics supplier offering cutting-edge accessories to make the most of all your devices. They cover all of the latest handheld consoles, including the Nintendo Switch 2, and as you can see, I'm sporting the Nicobbq Mud Case. The Mud Case gives your Nintendo Switch 2 the ultimate protection against everything bad that can happen, really. It's crafted with durable materials and it offers excellent shock resistance and protection against drops, scratches, and impacts. I might be a boomer, but I still collect my Switch 2 games using physical media. And their detachable travel cover actually has 8 slots to bring some games with you. The Mud Case is, well, modular, so they got all sorts of accessories that you can put, like this one that gives you a really robust kickstand. They also have this one, which is a MagSafe magnet thing, so you put one there, you put the magnet on your phone, and you put your phone on the thing, and you can finally watch my videos while gaming on the go. They also have this dock stand adapter for the Nintendo Switch 2. Every time I want to take out the Switch or put it back in, I kind of have to tilt the dock, slide the Switch in, or take it out. But with their dock adapter, I can just put it there, and it works like a charm. Nicobbq makes even more accessories that you can check out on their website or by clicking the link in the description, and there are so many accessories that I don't have enough time to show them all to you. There's way too many. They got everything. Thank you so much Nicobbq for sponsoring this video. And now, well, let's get back to it. Lumiose City is home to the ZA Royale tournament, a competition that is held every single night where a bunch of trainers compete to get some ticket points. Get enough ticket points and you'll be eligible for a big promotion match. Win that one and you'll be promoted to a higher rank. Everyone starts on rank Z and has to make it to rank A. This new Battle Royale mechanic is actually so satisfying. Every single night, one part of the city will become a battle zone and will be fenced off. Enter it and you'll get to fight as many Pokemon trainers as you can find. These zones are also full of those little bonus cards which will give you bonus objectives to accomplish. These objectives vary quite a lot, but typically they're going to be about using certain move types or sneaking up behind opponents to get a battle advantage. Clear those objectives and you'll get more points and also more medals. The medals are just things that can be exchanged for actual money once the day comes back. Speaking of, during the day, well, it's time to advance the actual story, which isn't the deepest story ever, but it's decent enough. Basically, after arriving in Lumiose City, you'll meet Townie or Urbane, your side protagonists, and they will get you to join Team MZ, give you a Pokemon of your own, and basically your job will now be to rank up in the ZA Royale to help them out. Eventually, after progressing enough in the story and through the ZA Royale, Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemons will start showing up around the city, and fighting them is actually quite cool. These Rogue Mega Evolution fights are acting as some sort of boss fights, putting you and one of your in-game allies against a giant Mega Evolved Pokemon. These guys have a lot of health points, and they will actually try to target you, the trainer, instead of your actual Pokemon. That will force you to run around the arena, dive jump to avoid some attacks, and just pay attention to everything that's going on pretty much. Eventually, you'll also be able to evolve some Pokemons of your own by getting their Mega Evolution Stones, making the battles a bit more fair, allowing you to deal quite a lot of damage to them. There's obviously more to the story, and you'll meet all sorts of weird and shady characters, and even a legendary Pokemon, but I'm not gonna spoil any of this for you today. There's also a bunch of side quests to complete, with most of them involving you fighting another trainer or fighting under specific conditions. These are decent and fun enough to be completed, but I do have to say that they are not the most original ones and they can get repetitive quite fast. The story is one thing, but it's a Pokemon game after all, so catching them all is one of your objectives. Completing the Pokédex is something I loved doing in Legends Arceus, and I'd say it's even simpler this time around in Legends ZA, so it's definitely something I do recommend you do. Full disclaimer, I'm not 100% done with the game yet, so I don't know if all Pokemon can be caught in that game or if you're forced to exchange them with other players. If the latter is the case, well, rest easy, cause Pokemon Legends ZA allows you to go online to exchange Pokemon or to fight other trainers. Speaking of, this new online battle mode is actually quite interesting. Instead of fighting in a 1v1 setting, you'll be fighting against 3 other players in some sort of free-for-all battle royale mode. This new fighting game is a bit chaotic to say the least. I have a feeling that some Pokemon are way too powerful compared to others, and the matchmaking can be quite cruel. But all in all, it's still kind of fun and addictive. Oh, and it also suffers from the classic Nintendo Online experience. Cannot go wrong with that one. All jokes aside, playing the online mode is not mandatory, but I know that reaching certain ranks will give you special Mega Evolution Stones for certain Pokemon, so there's an incentive to try to get good at it. It's season-based too, so your ranking will reset every few weeks, giving you another reason to come back often. I played this game on the Nintendo Switch too, but it's also available on the OG Nintendo Switch. From what I gathered, the main difference is the frame rate. The Nintendo Switch version runs at 30 FPS and the Switch 2 version runs at double that, 60 FPS. I've seen a couple videos online of people having troubles with areas not loading and sometimes even falling through the floor, but I personally didn't have any of those issues. I also played the game in both docked and handheld mode, and I didn't notice any frame drops or any other problems, which is good. As I mentioned earlier, this game doesn't feature any voice acting, which is eerie sometimes, as the cutscenes do animate your character's mouth, but alas, no sound comes from it. Thankfully, the music in Pokemon ZA is fantastic. The battle theme is a banger, and since you'll be hearing it quite a lot, well, it's a really good thing. There's a bunch of remixed themes from Pokemon X and Y, and it feels really good to hear them again. Pokemon Legends ZA is a weird game. It's ugly, it's buggy, it's shallow in parts, but somehow it's fun as hell. The real-time battle system, revolutionary. The ZA Royale mechanic, addictive. It's the most unpolished game I've loved in years. If Legends Arceus was all about exploration and discovery, well, Legends ZA is all about adrenaline and competition. It's not better, it's different, and I kinda like it for that. So yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA might be broken, but it's broken in all the right ways. I'm sorry, I love this game. Please don't hate me for it, okay?